Texas. Going to search some nickels. Went to the bank here in the local community to get some rolls of nickels to see what's here in the community of Central Texas near DFW. Opening the box, I noticed these are not brand new rolls, which is nice because then there's something in here to find. And we'll open a couple of them. We're not going to do them all today, but we'll do at least 12. How's that? We'll pick 12 at random. Got 3 from that side, 3 from here, and we'll see what happens. 3 from the end, over there, and then 3 from this side right here. 1, 2, and 3. So those will be our 12 that we start with. See if we find anything really cool. How you doing, everyone? Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. We are live in Texas. A little afternoon live stream. Let me make sure I shut this baby off so I can watch on the computer. Sir LOON is running around, so if you hear any noise or screaming, that's what that's all about. And we're gonna get underway with our first several rolls here. Welcome one, welcome Jennifer. You're here in Texas. Jack's here, iDigidude, mom of one. And today I'm not gonna worry about saving the rolls so much. I don't have the patience today to be that guy, so we're just gonna open up the rolls. Tony, how you doing? It's over before it begins. What's that? Don't know what that means. Life? Or the puppy? Slotty math teacher, how you doing? All right. So I'm just gonna open all 12 rolls and dump them out. We'll go through them one at a time, or each coin one at a time. You can see how much $24 in nickels looks like in a stack. Thanks for joining us today. Good to have you here. I'll put these all in a Ziploc bag when we're done, except for these nasty ones like that one right there. That one should be spent or thrown away. And this one, it's a nice 1970S, in pretty good condition. I'm gonna set that one aside. That thing jumped right out at me. Here's another nasty one, jumping right out. Here's another one. Look at this, like they were soaked in water or something. They're corroding. We don't want that. Your stream looked like it started and ended right away, but you're back now. Oh, interesting. Wow, so we're just opening these up. 1953. Yeah, 1953. And on the back, there is no mint mark, so it's the Philadelphia 1953, which are mostly poorly struck. This one's not too bad compared to most of the 1953s. So we already have 2 coins that we haven't even started looking yet. Gail, South Australia, how you doing? 003 Chicago, good to have you here. It's Vegas time, welcome. We finished dumping these babies out. I'm already excited. We've already found a couple of cool coins, even before we start. 64, nobody wants to use 64. Let's keep opening. Of course, if there was a coin casino around here, we'd dump all these in that, but they actually charge you a fee now to spend your money at these casinos when you dump stuff in. Is that a 23? I've not seen a 23 yet, so looking forward to finding a 23. Gotta stop from, I just want to keep grabbing the coins. We open these all up. This is gonna be a total of $24 face value in nickels. 12 rolls of $2 each. Mike Capper's here. Grace Crowder. That's let me throw you a wrench there. That's actually Keon. Welcome, Keon Grace. Did you raid a bank or something? Yes. Every time I come to Texas, I like to buy a box of nickels just to go through them because they're different than the ones in Nevada. The fun part is returning them when you take them back to the banks. And they're like, well, I thought you just got these. And you're like, yeah, I didn't want them. There's a bunch of them. Flood nickels, we'll call them. Like they were in somebody's basement when it flooded, and then they get all nasty and corroded. You don't want them with your other nickels because it'll corrode your other nickels. So I'm digging through. There's another 64. Get away, 64s. Cluster 0, coins. That's right. Almost done opening. Once we get them open, then the fun begins. Another crappy one. Look at that thing. Get away. Got a whole pocket full of nickels today. I'm going to go spend them somewhere. These nasty ones. Maybe the stamp machine. I used to have a stamp machine in Long Beach, California, and I would take all my coins down there and put them in the stamp machine. And then I'd buy a couple of stamps, and then I would cash out the remainder. You could do it $20 at a time, buy 1 or 2 stamps, and then get all the Susan B. Anthony or the Sacagawea dollars as change, because you load it up to about $20 before it would stop taking coins. And so that would be my Saturday afternoon. I'd drive all the way from Orange to Long Beach to my post office box, get all my eBay checks, and then, what are you eating? There's no food. You found something. What are you eating? What are you eating? What is it? What are you eating? You're not, oh, come on, man. That's plastic. Whatever that was. Hold on, what's that? The bottle open, the bottle cap top. Come on there, sir. I'll give you a bone or something to chew on. Nothing but fun since I've been here. Yeah. Okay, come over here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Right here. Come up here. Say hi. Yeah? Over here? Oh, yeah, there you are. There you go. Go take care of that thing. Oh. Wow. Anyway, let's get back at it. Thank you, dog. So lots of coins here. We'll start randomly looking at them. Looking for 2009. In all the videos we've done on searching nickels, we have yet to find a 2009. They're out there. I know they are. Okay, we'll put our collectible ones up top here, or not. Put them like this, right there. 2009's in very short supply. How you doing, pup? Pain in the... Anyway, thank you, dog, for being here. Thank you all for being here. Quick afternoon. Then after this, the dog and I on Sir Loon's room will be taking a road trip towards DFW. We'll pick up Mrs. Cash and join us for that. More corroded, nasty nickels. The melt value in the nickel is worth more than a nickel for the nickel and copper in it. But you can't melt them in bulk in the United States. It's illegal. Same way Canadian nickels back in the day, you couldn't melt them in Canada. But I believe you could melt them in each other's country, but I'm sure there was some legislation about transporting large quantities of nickels with the intent to melt. Oh, sit down. Sir Loon. Hopefully you got a chance to see his food review earlier on Sir Loon's room. If not, check it out. There's a 1983. Hold on, I'm going to take a look and see if it's a Philadelphia or Denver. 82s and 83s, we save pretty much all of them unless they're damaged. Nothing wrong with that one, so we'll put it, we have 3 set aside so far. Not necessarily have any extra value yet, but someday they will. Somebody looked through them before I packed them. Yeah, I'm sure they've already looked through them. 77, we'll keep that one. It's in pretty good shape. And also, McPuddin hooked us up with a bunch of older nickels last month that as we're putting our sets together, we'll be able to fill lots of holes in our... Oh, there's our first ever 2023. So there you go. You can think of nothing more boring than doing this, Gail, South Australia? I bet I could think of something more boring. I'm going to do that right now. This is for Gail, South Australia. Nothing more boring. Okay, here we go. Tell me if this is more boring. Was that more boring? I'm guessing it was. I win. $1955, Denver. So 1955, nice older coin. Collecting kangaroo eggs, that might be boring, yes. Flying Spirit from LAX to Boston, wish you good luck. Yes, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Well, it is 100 degrees outside, so I'm not looking forward to... All right, here's an 82 Philadelphia. You see the P mint mark there, probably. It's pretty corroded. It's pretty nasty, but I save all 82 Ps. That was pretty boring? Good. So, challenge accepted, challenge won. Does Australia have coins? Of course they do. Are there collectible coins from Australia? Of course there are. If you are able to get large quantities of Australian coins and go through them and find some rare varieties, that would be cool, huh? Here, looks like an older one. Might be, but it's really crappy condition. A lot of crappy ones. Jamal Sampson. Good to have you here. Here we go, 74. So 2005 and 2004, there's a couple of different designs celebrating our Lewis and Clark journey across America, discovering America. This is the newest Buffalo nickel, Bison nickel. We're gonna keep that one. 95 in Shreveport. It's definitely an indoor sport here. That was one of the 4 designs that were made over the 04-05 celebration of Lewis and Clark. Another 23. Many years ago, I would seek out the same year coinage, the earliest day I could find it. Thought it was really cool. And then I got older and realized it wasn't. Here's another 05 Buffalo. They're not very common anymore. They made lots of them, so they're not super scarce, but it's not easy to find in changes anymore. 1952. So this was a 1952, but it's really beat up. It's probably worth a nickel, maybe a nickel. 1952. It's all good. This is fun. Fun for people that find this fun. If you don't find this fun, it wouldn't be fun. But that's why the chat is here. You guys can chat amongst yourselves. Say nice things. Create international bonds of friendship so that when all goes to heck, allegedly, then at least we have brothers and sisters across the oceans that we can rely on for our friendship and health and good spirit, allegedly. Okay, here's another dark looking nickel. Picked it right up because it looks different. It's a 1957 and possibly Denver mint mark. It's hard to tell because it's really corroded. So if this is not a scarce coin by any stretch, but do you remember plastic coin counting jars? Yes, those are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Made it a lot easier. Anyway, with the Denver mint mark, very common, but if you're trying to fill up a collection, you need one, so you hold on to it until you find a better one. Age, not necessarily the reason a coin has any value. Scarcity and condition are more important. Like, for instance, 2009 nickel is worth much more than that 1957. Much more. Because you can't find any 2009 nickels. They don't exist. Where are they? Where did they go? Is that an 82? It's an 84. 84s and 82s look very similar. The 83s look different between the two, in my opinion, for those of you keeping track. Nickel is worth 5 cents in the exchange rate, but the melt value is about 13 cents on a nickel right now, give or take. Depends when the price of copper and nickel goes up and down. Nickel being used for batteries in all these awesome electric cars that have unlimited range and are perfect for a family to use. Just waiting for the sarcasm to slow down. Here's another one of them Buffaloes. I like to find one of the older Buffaloes. But they need all this stuff for batteries. So a nickel is 5 cents. There's 40 of them in a roll for $2. Here's the 1959 Denver, but it's got crud on it, so we're just gonna kick it out. We don't care. Got so many of those. But you always have to look at the 59s because they look similar to 39, and the 39 Denver is worth a lot of money compared to a 59. So it's always worth at least a second glance if you're a coin collector. Here we go, here's another one though. This is the 04 Peace Nickel. They're making peace treaties with the Native Americans, the indigenous population here. And so there's a nickel commemorating that. This one's not really good condition. I'll see if I can move it around a little bit so you can see it. We'll try to find a better one. We're not going to collect this one because it's nasty, ugly. But we'll certainly find one we can share with you. 84. Here's a 61. But again, cruddy, so we don't need it. Need some serious hand sanitizer? Yes. This is like what would happen when you played the old slot machines with coins. And when we do it down at the El Cortez in Las Vegas, just gets filthy nasty. So the positive of having rolls like this, which is a mixture of stuff, is that you can find some older stuff, but you can also find really cruddy stuff too. A lot of this comes out of your Coinstar machines that people dump their jars of coins into, old shoe boxes full of coins, and occasionally you can find an old collection. All right, 1960, Philadelphia, here we go. 1960, no mint mark, pretty good shape. So next to the building there, no mint mark, so it's a Philadelphia, it's a lower mintage coin. A little hard to find in that condition, so wasn't hard to find in 1960, but it is today. So we have about 5 or 6 or 7 collectible coins so far out of these rolls. And hard to read, 63, crappy. There's another 82, crappy, I'm gonna hold on to it. And then here's another 1953. This one's an interesting coin. Let me put my 82 over here. So this 1953, this is what they normally look like. They're very worn out dies, very mushy look to it. But this one is a San Francisco mint. So there's an S next to the building. 54 was the last year that they made an S mint mark until they did them in 68, 68, 9, and 70. And that's the last for circulation on the nickels. But that, again, for filling a set, you have to have it. And so far, we found more older stuff in these 12 rolls than we did our last 2 boxes in Las Vegas. So, 65, no mint mark. They made a bunch of these because people were collecting coins, and the government didn't want people to collect coins, so they made too many of them. Let the dog scratch around on the table for a second. No. My mom broke mine because the jar was too heavy and the top was constantly coming undone. The jar crashed. Yeah, I'm sure. Too bad you don't have a video on that. Juan D, what's up, Coach? Can I have some change for the laundromat, please? You betcha. Oh, yeah, betcha. Just watched your major win on nickel and dimes on Lightning Links. Nickels are the theme today. Yes, they are. Nipples and dimes is a whole different video from the Aztec, so I think you got them crossed over. Here's another one of them buffaloes. This is the Philadelphia Mint. So the 05 Philadelphia Mint Buffalo, there's an opportunity for a double image on it, a double die strike on the word Liberty. So I always set those aside till I can get out my jeweler's glass and take a look at them. And typically what I do is I just put them in a bag, and eventually on a cold, rainy, snowy day when I don't want to go outside, I can pull out my coins and play with them. Here's another Philadelphia one. Put that off to the side. Thank you all for joining me this afternoon for a brief look at coinage. Okay, this one, 66. It's really crappy, so I'm not going to keep that one. Normally I would. Hey, dog, sit down. There's a 63. Look at that one. It's pretty good shape. 1963 has some luster on it still. Extra fine condition if you're grading at home, which I don't think anyone is anymore. Hey, Mutt. So good to see you, Sir Loon. 64, 89, 61. So there's 1961 Denver. You know, older, need it. Put it over there for the collection. Find a better one, kick that one out. 84s. Just appreciate you joining me for a quick look. All right, here's a 21P, Philadelphia Mint 21. I have not seen one of these yet because they haven't made them out to the West Coast. So here in Texas, you get both the Philadelphia and Denver Mint coins. And so that's why I like putting sets together out here. It's so much easier than West Coast or East Coast. Hey, Sir Loon. Everyone wants to say hi, so why don't you just sit down? We'll be leaving here momentarily to go for a drive on Sir Loon's room. Be sure to join us for that. Not momentarily. As soon as we're done here, then a few minutes. Then we have a shopping for food video. Yeah, he's bored again. He wants to go for another night. Shop for some food items. We're going to cook probably later. If not, we'll do it on Sunday. My spam and potatoes recipe. So we'll do some of that. So we got lots going on here. So 1973, older, better condition, not great. But if you're putting a set together, you need it. Set it aside. Might not make Mark's stream, but I'll be up and away somewhere between AU and UM. Can you drop a link to LOON? Yes, I will do that before we're done here. I will definitely do that before we're done here. There he is having a beverage. Took you that long to find it? After that first time with LOON in the car, I always allow him to use the facilities before we go for a ride anymore. He christened the Jeep that one time. The Kia. Kind of like a Jeep. All right, here's another one all chewed up, railroad track. '63, another nice one, '63 Philadelphia. So again, being middle of the country, I'm getting more Philadelphia mint stuff than I've ever gotten on the West Coast. Getting is the word. Getting. The $24 face value of nickels. We'll go through our collectible finds here in a moment at the end. The wrap-up may shock you. If you're just joining us, you don't know what we found, and you're going to want to stick around. It may just blow your mind. Stores take cash. I still pay in cash mostly. Yeah, we try to. I love paying cash. It drives them nuts. All right, here's the back. Look at this scratch on that coin right there. Look how messed up that one is. So that's some sort of a tool mark. It could be because when they put it in the coin wrapper, there's a piece of equipment that scratched it. Or if back in the days, you put it in a slot machine or a coin phone, and it would just chew them up like that. So a lot of coins get destroyed when they're on the end of a nickel roll. So if they're on the back side here, then the rolling machine will mess it up. Oh, yeah, Gail wants some more content. Okay, this is for Gail. All right, back to the coin. That was for you, Gail. Oh, I just dropped a nickel. Now I gotta look for it. Don't eat it, LOON. Don't eat it. Tore my paper, so there's some underneath there. Here we go. The last bits and pieces. Saw 1978 Denver, which is a better date to hold on to. We're gonna find that in here somewhere. So I just grabbed it with the stack and it jumped out at me. If I can find it again. There's the oceans. So this is the end of the series. This is when Lewis and Clark found the oceans on the west coast of the United States. At the time, it was the territories. But that's the celebration of the ocean find, the second of the 2005 nickels. So we found 3 of the 4 designs. There's the 78D. Not too bad. We'll hold on to it. It's a harder find. And the rest of it, still no 2009 in any of the rolls that we have gone through. We have not found one 2009. And this one's for Gail. We're going to open one more. One more for Gail. I'm going to pick this one because it has one of those older 05s on it. Sir LOON's room. I'll get you the link here in a moment. There's that one that was on the end. It's the buffalo again. Yay, the buffalo. It's not super scarce by any stretch of anyone's imagination. There used to be a time when only these were in circulation with only 1 or 2 of these. So 08, 07, 06. 06 is when they came out. You just open up a roll. Anything that had that design, you throw it off to the side because who cared? But then the 09s came out. Rabbit Dog, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Junk, nothing. This is a bonus roll for Gail, South Australia. 1986. Almost kept that one, Gail. And then Gail, I'm gonna do a tutorial here for you as well. There's another one of the ocean ones. This is 05. There's the end, the ocean one there. There you go, look at that. Ah, that's for you, Gail. That's like the Oregon coast or something. They're calling your flight. All right, well, good luck to you on that. Just want to show you up close here, Gail. That's the 2 different designs right there. How many different designs are there on Australian nickels? Or do they have nickels? What do they call them over there? 5 pence? I'm not sure. I would like to know. I would like to be educated. Here's another 78D in much better condition. So we've already upgraded our collection. All right, that's it for afternoon coin collecting. Join me here in a minute. I'm going to put this, let me put this up here and see if I can grab the link for you. Stand by. Do not adjust your set. Where are you at, Sir Loon's room? Now that he's finally laying down. Moments away. We'll find it in your chat here. We'll switch the account. There's Sir Loon's room. I'll find you one of the videos. You can jump on it. Content. And we'll do this one. This is the Sir Loon's food review link. I'll drop it in. Everyone can go check that out. And then join us for a live stream here in a little bit. Puddin wants to know if you get treats and praise when you're boring. No, you don't. No treats or praise. You have to lay in your... Let me show you what the little guy is doing right now. There he is over there. What's up, buddy? What's up? Yeah, he got into everything and knocked everything down. He tore up a bunch of stuff. I was told not to leave things on the table because he gets it. I left and came back and he tore everything up. So anyway, thank you for being here. We will see you guys soon. Check out that link. Here you go, Gail. A little ASMR for you.